All right, y'all, let's talk about the mystery in the DMV that happened 2 days ago, June 4th. So on June 4th, people from Virginia all the way up to as far as Baltimore heard loud sounds all across the DMV. Some people even said they felt their house shake. Now, what happened on June 4th? So a plane that was flying from Tennessee going towards Long Island, New York, all of a sudden made a U-turn in New York and came back towards Washington, D.C. Now, when it got to the Washington, D.C. area, fighter pilots were scrambled, and the news said this caused a loud sonic boom because they hit hypersonic speeds, okay? Now, when this plane got to the D.C. area, fighter pilots caught up with it. Now, when the fighter pilots caught up with this plane, they say they looked in the cockpit and the pilot was asleep. They said a few minutes later, the plane ended up crashing, okay? Now, if people really died on this plane, I give all my condolences. I pray for the family of the family that died, okay? I pray for them. But let's get to the conspiracy, the suspect points, which is not adding up. Somebody need to make this story make sense for me, okay? So first, the first suspect part. The plane did not have a black box in it, okay?
Now, the plane was not required to have any black boxes. The NTSB is hoping to learn whether there were black boxes and also whether other avionics systems might have provided some clues as to what happened, Lester.
When the plane flies off course, how long are we taking to try to communicate with this plane? Y'all waited till the plane got to D.C. and then all of a sudden sent scrambling jets to go see what's going on with this plane. From New York to D.C., we waited a couple of hours, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, however long it takes, we waited.
But at 1:28, just 15 minutes later, the veteran pilot stopped responding to air traffic control commands.
They also said the pilot fell asleep. At what point did the pilot fall asleep? Was it before he made a U-turn or after he made a U-turn? Because if he wasn't asleep when he made the U-turn, why would he make the U-turn? That's a suspect U-turn right there in itself. Now, if he was asleep, how did the plane turn itself around? I would really like to know that. It just turned itself around and just so happened to be headed towards D.C. And another suspect detail. The pilot was asleep from New York all the way to D.C. But as soon as the jet scrambled to catch up with this plane, all of a sudden it crashed in Virginia. You telling me y'all ain't shoot this plane down? Are you telling me y'all didn't shoot this plane down? Somebody make this make sense to me. Please make it make sense, because these details are not adding up. I don't know if it was a UFO. I don't know if they just shot the plane down just because. I don't know if they thought the plane was hijacked. I'm not sure. But please leave y'all likes, comments. Let me know what y'all think on the situation. The story is continually developing. I've been following NBC News, all the news outlets, just to keep up on the story. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, a lot of details just not adding up. But follow, like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. This is the No Cut Cars YouTube podcast channel. And we out till the next time. And we will keep y'all updated on this story. So keep y'all notifications on so when we do post a video, y'all get notified.